Hey guys, Chris the Veil here, and welcome to Harmony, the Fall of Reverie. This is a visual novel type game made by Donod. These guys are the makers of Life is Strange 1, 2, Tell Me Why, and let's see, what else have I played? Twin Mirrors. I gotta say, I'm not really a huge fan of visual novel games, but I did play one last year on my channel. What was it called? The one from Microsoft? As Dusk Falls, and I gave that one a chance, and I actually really enjoyed that game. So, you know what? I'll try to be a bit more open-minded. I'll try to see. And it's decision-based games, and you guys know this channel's all about decision-based games. I cover everything that comes out that's decision-based. Visual novels, episodic games like Telltales, and all that. I did love the art style of the original trailer. It was beautiful. Laszlo. Miss call. Recording. Citizen database. MK. Mortal Kombat. MK. Alright, so it's like a Big Brother situation going on here. I have the only thing I know about this game is the original trailer. If you haven't seen it, it's really good. It shows off the art style of this game really well. Welcome back, Polly. Alright, her name is Polly. Old workshop, auto text, exit, side interface, menu. This game is voice acted, right? I hope it is. Everything looks the same, but it feels so different. I dropped my bag in my old room. It's been 10 years since I've moved out of this place. 5 since the last time I managed to come back for holidays. Okay, so 10 years, 5 since I last managed to come back for holidays. Okay. So she's returning back to her childhood home? When I was young, the island felt so small, but now I'm realizing I was wrong about that. It's not small. It's just that I was growing up and I had my own ideas. Needed some time away, alone. Back then, it felt like all the space here was meant for other, more important people. And by people, I mean my mother. Ursula. Okay, so Polly, Ursula. She's always been so purposeful, so dedicated, so focused. She casts a long shadow. The Naiads. Naiads? Is that how you say it? Naiads. Now I find myself stepping back into the place where we lived together for so many years. The Naiads. Hold on a sec. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, so there is like a society thing. Athena is the oldest inhabited city in the Mediterranean Sea. It is now one of the most technologically advanced cities in southern Europe. Okay, so we're in southern Europe. And built from red, the Naiads are once almost only public school, was structurally loosely based on design architecture, one of almost turbine. Okay, so yeah. City, and Athena is the country. Oh, I'm sorry. City is Athena, and this is just like the sector. Got it. Okay. The backbone of Alma, the surrounding neighborhood. At least it was. With Ursula gone missing, the place feels empty now, almost abandoned. Okay, so Ursula, my mother, is missing. I decided to go straight to my mother's room, to the heart of the problem. Everything looks familiar, and everything feels strange. I hear a sound, and some instinct freezes me in place. Nobody's home. The noise emerges from somewhere inside my mother's room. A heartbeat and a gentle pearl-like rattling. A smoothing sound. A call. A name whispered and chanted. I feel compelled to open the door and... And nobody. Except an ominous floating necklace that is approaching me. And fell in the bathtub. Why would you go in there? Outfit change. Hi. The Nexus. Okay, I guess we're getting right into it. I'm guessing this is the main gameplay part of it, so where am I? The world around me, I've never seen anything like it. An endless panorama. Panorama. A limitless horizon, my head spins. And there, looking at me like I'm an old friend, is a girl. She seems surprised, as if my presence was a shock to her.
Didn't see you there.
Oh, thank God it has voice acting. I was I was already getting tired. Jesus. Okay. It's only my thoughts that are not voice acted. Alright, I can do that.
Take your time, Sprout.
Bliss.
It's not every day you wake up in a new dimension.
My ears are ringing, head swimming. I feel like I'm in the strangest dream ever, but I take a breath and focus.
There you go. You'll get the hang of it in no time.
What is here exactly? Who is this person? She puts down the game console she was playing with and rushes over to me.
So, I guess we've got a lot to discuss.
Okay, bring it. Lore dump me.
Who are you? I'm Polly.
Actually, you're Harmony for us over here.
Okay, Harmony. She seems to be looking at my clothes, and what happened? Why am I dressed like a priestess? Yeah, outfit change. Breathe, I need to breathe.
I'm Bliss. This world is Reverie. And it's in big trouble.
Okay.
What?
Both my world and yours are on the brink of collapse. Not pillaged and plundered by an invading army or something cool like that. No, this is ugly. Bad news. Collapsing from within, you know?
Okay.
Wait, slow down, please. I was just in my mother's room, and I picked up this necklace, and...
See this?
The girl points to the object floating in the middle of the platform. An orb. It sort of looks like a heart, wreathed in blue flames. It's radiating a powerful surge of emotions? How do I know this?
Don't look at it for too long, Sprout. It'll bum you out.
It's incredible.
And yet, it's fragile. More than it has ever been.
Is that like the heart of this place? I take a few steps towards it. Waves of comforting warmth and aching cold wash over me. Sensations of solitude and togetherness, emptiness and excess. I'm on the verge of tears, gripped by a sense of helpless sorrow beyond my control.
I know who you are. And I know you have to touch the heart of Reverie.
The heart. Okay, so Reverie, an intangible realm where ideas and concepts become real. An intangible realm where ideas and concepts become real. Our home, independent of time and space. Okay, got it. Sure.
Touch it! Touch it and see the future!
Okay, Jesus. I comply. My fingers seem to go right through the surface. It's neither cold nor hot, simply rough. Softly rough. I feel a slight shock, almost imperceptible.
What the...
You're connected to Reverie now. You'll be able to travel between our world and yours.
Cool.
What do you mean, travel? I have so many questions.
Looks like you're searching for your mother. This'll point you in the right direction. Introducing the Augural, an amazing tool you can use to strategize and plan out the future.
How do I use it?
The girl takes a sip of her drink and a few seconds to reply. Is this simply theatrics, or is she figuring out the best way to explain? Yes, please, explain, because I'm lost.
See for yourself, Sprout.
Okay, the tutorial will give you the knowledge you need to explore the story. Got it. Story nodes. The future visible to you in the form of interconnected nodes. Okay. Flowchart. Got it. Each node contains a fragment of story that you can choose to unveil. Close to the tutorial, and the first node to select on it. Truth or dare? A new face. Truth or dare? Okay, dare me. Oh, I'm sorry. I gotta use the first steps one. Journey to the story. Once again, to see the fragments it contains. Okay. What the hell just happened?
Your gruel allows you to see the future. That's this board, you know?
Okay.
Before today, time was linear for you. From now on, well, it dances to your tune.
Okay.
It's incredible. How? How come I can do that?
So, based on that, I know that in the next event, a Truth or Dare game is gonna happen.
I'm an aspiration. Me and my friends need a heart to exist. But our heart is weak.
An aspiration. Aspirations are incantation of humanity's yearnings, desires, and intelligence. We immortal beings have watched humankind from afar, only able to intervene through dreams and inspiration. The incarnation of humanity's desires. Okay.
And you're special, Sprout. You can help us. You can save us all.
Bliss attempts to smile, but it looks forced, perhaps because I look so confused. For a moment, the words mean nothing to me. But why me? And why was this necklace in my mother's room? Could this augural be the key to finding my mother? Okay, so the augural allows me to see into the future and somehow transported me to Reverie, right? That was the name of this place, which is the home of the Astrals? Aspirations. Got it. Okay. It's a lot of information, Jesus.
Let's start with something easy.
Okay, please.
Truth or dare?
Okay, yeah, there it comes. Is she serious? The light in her eyes, is she serious? Okay, then. Yeah, I got it. I think I got this part. Go with dare. I
Dare.
accept.
Dare, show me the cutest picture of you.
Cutest? I guess I can do that.
Bliss smiles. And just like that, I'm back home. Whoa, okay. I walk through the rooms and point to a picture. It's me, age 6, dressed for the first day of school. Don't ask me about the costume.
OMG, Harmony, you're the cutest!
Her name is Bliss. Bliss is an emotion, right? Yeah, bliss is just like being happy no matter what. So these are like what? Like they're gods of elements. These guys are gods of emotion. So if she's the goddess of bliss, what, everything is... She's always gonna be happy and cutesy and happy about everything, right? Aspirations, right? That was the name of it. Everywhere I look, I see a good memory. Laszlo letting me play on the diving board while Ursula looked on me in horror. Laszlo. Okay, so Laszlo was what? Father or part of the family? Watching Nora drawing peacefully while Laszlo cooked. A few times Ursula let me have friends over for my birthday. Why does she call her Ursula and not like Mom? Laszlo and Ursula cooking Nora's favorite meal while I finish my homework. So yeah, Laszlo has to be the father, Ursula the mother, and Nora the sister? I can't shake the strange feeling that I'm overseeing the future, learning the shape of my own path.
You're a natural. Look at you traveling between Brittle and Reverie like it's nothing.
Okay, so she can jump.
Isn't it dangerous? Seeing the future?
bathing in what's to come or what's happened before is always dangerous.
Melancholy is a powerful emotion. And this place is...
When my dad left, Laszlo entered my life. Okay, so stepfather. Laszlo entered my life and carried me through the change, carried all of us. And he brought along his granddaughter, Nora. Okay. So Laszlo helped out Harmony and Polly, and the granddaughter is Nora. She brought a rough fresh of new energy. She electrified the place. We were an odd family, piecemeal, improvised, but whole. Okay. There's a lot of information in these first 20 minutes. My family.
What just happened?
You made a choice. What rippled forward from it was unique and new. Take your time to understand what all this implies. New powers can take a bit of getting used to, you know? You just need to focus. Stay in the present.
The memories felt more real.
You asked, right? Isn't it dangerous to blah blah and all that? Well, duh. Yeah, of course it's dangerous to live in a time that's not yours. Simple fact. And that's why you need to focus. Feet on the ground, eyes ahead, deep breath, and look into the future.
Look into the future. Okay. A hidden future. Polly can catch a glimpse of the future, but entire parts of it sometimes remain hidden from her. Nodes with the eyes closed symbol will hide all the nodes behind them. Hidden nodes cannot be interacted with. They conceal all information about the fragment they contain. You only need to progress through the algorithm until you reach the nodes revealed behind it. Okay. Yeah, could use it to zoom in and out. Okay. And to move the camera. A new face and okay, wow. Okay, so that was there. A new face. This is locked, and there are two pathways left and right. Okay. Okay, so the game does let you strategize where you want to go, I guess. Alright. New face. Go for it. I open my eyes again. The two paths have merged into one.
Go on. What do you see? What do you feel?
I sense a new being. A new force. It's getting closer.
That, I believe, would be me.
Power. Of course. Okay. She's bliss and you're power. I imagine what? There's gonna be one for happiness. Well, I mean, I'm guessing I'm happy. Well, I'm harmony. So there's one for what? Anger, jealousy, and all that. A tall silhouette comes into focus before my eyes, surrounded by electric blue fish dancing in the air. Of course, why not? I knew Bliss was tiny, but she looks positively minuscule.
I am power. An aspiration like our minuscule Bliss over there.
Did he just read my mind? He reads my mind too. I'm going to have to work harder to keep them out of my head.
No offense, Bliss.
None taken. I prefer the term fun-sized.
Sure. A little laugh slips out of me. Suddenly this whole situation feels absolutely mundane, as though I've always been a part of this.
You must be Harmony.
Harmony, what a name. Am I one of them? Okay, hold on. Okay, so here we go. Brittle, the material world. Oh, okay, so Brittle's referred to the material world where humankind lives. The aspirations, got it. Harmony. As the link between Reverie and Brittle, this oracle is chosen to walk a special path. Each age, a single harmony is born, bringing hope of change to our realm. What am I, the Avatar? And Reverie, yeah, okay, I got that.
You have seen how weak our heart is. It won't last long. Great changes would come to pass. You might even call them cataclysmic.
The ground beneath me suddenly feels shaky, unstable.
But what can I do? I'm just looking for my mother. I didn't ask for any of this.
You now know that chance does not exist. The futures laid out before you will force your hand. They will require you to make choices. Choices that are ruthless, difficult, even painful.
Okay.
Choose wisely, follow your objective, and your diligence will be rewarded with a valuable resource.
Ah, knew I forgot something. There's this energy called egregor, right? It's basically how we exist in your world.
Okay.
Kinda tastes like, you know that blue soda?
Okay.
Egregor is rare and powerful. It is not to be drunk.
Okay. Well, she seems a little high on it, so yeah.
Some choices you make will generate egregor and bind us together. Use it wisely.
What? What are you expecting from me?
Yeah. The aspirations meet my doubts with a knowing look. I don't like that they can see my thoughts, read my intentions.
Ah, you got it. I can tell because your mind's gone all hard. Difficult to hear.
It looks like I'm getting better at pushing them away from what's in my head. Okay, good.
We have much more to tell you, but a good leader knows what to reveal and what to leave unsaid. For now, of course.
The two aspirations look at each other. Something is shared in their glance, an emotion, a memory, but I don't know what it is, and I'll need to find out for myself.
The key is your mother, Harmony.
Why?
Her disappearance must be linked with what happened here.
Okay. It said that one Harmony is born every generation, right? So I'm guessing what? My mother was the previous Harmony? Or something like that?
Some of our number are lost, scattered.
And we work better if we're a team.
How many of them are there?
But that's for later. Right now, the priority is your mother.
Exactly.
Okay.
We must find her. Or else...
Your heart will get weaker?
The look in their eyes tell me I'm right.
Find your mother. Explore the futures.
Okay. I nod. The view from up here is stunning. My head feels heavy. As much has been dropped on me. Yeah. Okay, so a new face. A new objective node has been revealed. Objective nodes are marked by a ray of light shining from their center. Okay. Try to reach them to progress through the story. Use X to open the node notification panels and see the new objective node. Okay. Okay, so if I just... Power, context, a long road ahead. Okay. Bliss, that's as far as you can see. Sprout, you know, to give us one of Chord to meet here. Okay. Okay, so now there are two pathways here. Okay, I mean, let's just continue, I guess. I can tell right away that I'm not in Reverie anymore. The sun over Athena is hot and dry. I stretch out my arms, feeling the muscles there resisting. A minute. I just need a minute to think this through. I came here to find my mother, discovered a necklace that transported me far away, and now I'm able to instantly travel between worlds and talk to gods. Yeah.
Is that it?
Yeah, you got it right. I'm pretty sure you got all that right. That wasn't a dream. All my studies into the human mind, all my research. I've never heard of anything like this. What did you study? It wasn't a seizure or hallucination. This was all the legends and tales my mother wrote about in her poetry. All the stories she told me as a kid. I'm guessing your mother had a wild imagination, and it was because she was the previous Harmony then. An invisible world's opened up in front of me with the augural. I need to act. I need to embrace this. An awakening. These two nodes are blocked by a barrier. Barriers block access to certain nodes until they are removed. These seems crystals are required to unlock either of these two nodes. The power, the symbols... You need a bliss or a power crystal to progress through the story. Okay. Crystals can be gated as you progress through the augural. Here are the crystals you seek. Do you need a... whatever symbols on the upper part of the two nodes? Progress through the augural to play one of them to gain a crystal and break the corresponding barrier. Crystal can mature in different forms depending on which aspiration they are bound to. Okay. This is complex, Jesus. Okay, it says have one power crystal. Have one bliss crystal. Okay, so it's like which emotion I am aligning with gets me that. Support Nora. Oh, so I'm gonna meet... Okay, so I already know I'm gonna meet Nora, which was the granddaughter of Laszlo? Yeah, whatever. If I support her, I gain one bliss crystal. If I warn her, I gain one power crystal. Okay, got it. Isn't it kind of cheating to know the future and who you're gonna meet and what you gotta do? I walk back inside, my head still swirling with words, names, and predictions. And since I've already seen the future, I know Nora's gonna come walking in now, right? And then, Nora. I can hear that. There it is. I can hear her footsteps outside the room. Knowing her, she's about to barge in. I rub my eyes and run my hands through my hair, trying to wake from reverie?
Polly?
Yep, there she is. I am truly a god. I can feel tears in my eyes, a sweet taste in my mouth, static electricity grazing through my shoulders and arms.
Polly! You're here!
Nora! Come here!
She crossed the room and we hug. It's the first human contact I've had in months. It feels so good, warm and familiar.
How are you?
Good! I mean, fine, considering what's going on.
It's okay. We'll find her. I know we will.
So much has happened.
Tell me.
Hold on, I need some coffee. It's keeping my brain from rotting.
She's definitely older, a young woman. In the kitchen, Nora makes us both coffee and launches into, well, about 8 different stories at once, all tangled together. She hasn't changed, always carrying an entire world of plots and characters and charming adventures with her. A Nora-verse of energy.
And yeah, Grandpa's gone through all 5 stages of grief, though for a while I thought he was stuck on denial.
Okay. I smile as she hands over a huge mug filled to the brim with caffeine.
Nothing beats a really cheap, super strong
What?
coffee.
What the hell are you doing here? You could just pop into my reality? I'm guessing she can't see you.
Can she see you?
Yeah, I'm guessing not.
Oh, no, you're fine. Just don't start talking to yourself. Weirds people out.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. I'm talking so much. Can't believe it's the first time you've been back in years.
Yeah, it's... you know.
Oh, I know. Things were difficult with Ursula.
It doesn't feel good to admit my mother's always showed more love and affection to Nora than to me. Wow. I'm not jealous. Nora deserves love, but it's hard to stop thinking about the reasons behind it. Was I harder to love?
But she'd been different lately. We had a fight before she went missing.
Okay.
Ursula was upset with you.
Nora's always gotten along well with my mother. I can't remember the last time they fought. Okay.
Have you heard about all the job openings at MK?
MK, that's the company that comes out in the trailer, the one with all the cameras, right? Nora wants to join MK. A few months ago, she was telling me how intrusive and problematic they were.
The city's getting more expensive by the minute, and the pay's good, and it's interesting work, I guess. Did I mention the pay? Because, Paul, we're barely getting by here.
Okay.
And there's this school I'd like to go to, a rather expensive school, but Ursula felt I was betraying myself, and we had a fight, and I had to sleep at a friend's place for a couple of days.
And then she disappeared?
That bad?
I just needed some space, some air.
Through my fingers up the back, the necklace feels lighter around my throat.
I know MK isn't perfect, but I can't live here forever. No way I can move out without a job.
MK isn't perfect, but is not a sentence I thought I'd hear from Nora's mouth.
What do you think?
Here it comes. As I think about how to answer, I feel the weight of the decision. This is the kind of choice Bliss was talking about. Yeah, one was... Okay, it comes back here. It says support Nora. This is what she wants to hear. Support, not judgment. Or warn Nora. She doesn't want to hear this, but it's for her own good. Okay. I don't know much about MK, but based on the trailer, they seem to be like this Big Brother company. Which means they probably work for the government and is what, oppressing the people? Like, is spying on the people? I already know that at some point in this story, we're gonna be, like, completely against MK or fighting them or trying to do a revolution against them or some bullshit. So if I have my friend working in MK at that point, it's just gonna get in the way, so... And even she admits that she doesn't like the company. And normally, if a friend... normally I would say, yeah, I would support her, but I know this company's gonna be some evil company, and I don't want my friend mixed up with this, so... I'm gonna warn her. And I gain 1 power crystal from this.
Do it, Harmony.
Oh, now you're here.
But she'll be disappointed, and...
You are about to tell her what she needs to hear, not what she wants to hear.
Exactly. The more I think about it, the more I feel he's right. Time to put on my big sister cap.
Maybe it's just me, but I can't picture you in a monoconcern uniform.
I know. But the pay is... It would change a lot for me.
She's conflicted, but I don't think she expected me to reel her back in so quickly. How long has she been thinking about this?
No, you're right. It's not a good idea. They've been increasing security all over the island. MK is everywhere these days. Hard to avoid. And I know I won't change anything by myself, but...
Her heart is heavier. I wish I could take this burden off her, but the rest is up to her.
You cannot take back your words. Moving forward is the only way to travel this road, Harmony.
Alright, Jesus, I'm doing it.
You did well.
Thank you.
Sorry, it was a bad idea. Can I have a hug?
You know I didn't mean to make you feel guilty, right?
I know. Don't worry. I'm tough. On the inside.
Of course you are.
My relationship will be affected by my power. Great. This is a heavier burden than I thought.
This is good. The hug, I mean.
It is.
Nora squeezes harder. And then she releases me. We're both recharged, both forgiven, both at peace.
Come on. I guess we should go find Laszlo.
Alright.
Yeah. I could do with a drink.
And maybe... I am maybe passing out and forgetting about the necklace and those 2 weird... I stopped the thought before it expands beyond my control. Family first. Because that's why I'm here, isn't it? Family. Okay, so... You collected your first crystal. Chapter kept you move on to the next one. Crystals obtained, the barrier has fallen, you can now reach the next objective node. Oh yeah, little fishes, because Power had like fishes on top of him. Oh yeah, now I see a counter up there. I got 1 power crystal and 0 bliss. Oh, Sanctuary of Bliss, Sanctuary of Power. Oh, okay, if I had 1 bliss, I could enter the Sanctuary of Bliss. Power Stronghold. A shock, a brief pain behind my eyes, a bright light. When I return to my senses, I'm not on Athena anymore. I'm back, in Reverie.
You have chosen well thus far.
Oh, I'm sure you like that. Being harsh.
Is this your realm?
Indeed. A place of strength, of fortitude.
Of course. Power Stronghold. Unsurprisingly, Power Stronghold is the grandest sanctuary in Reverie. It presides over many dreams and is said to extend deep into the ground of Reverie. Okay. I mean, he has power, so... A gust of dry wind pushes us inside the tower. The cold stone that surrounds us makes us feel like I'm walking down the barrel of a gun. Power takes an unhurried seat on the monumental throne, a moment rehearsed 1,000 times.
But a realm implies a kingdom, a title, a crown.
Right. But this is all for show. A power play. No pun intended.
The aspirations are neither kings nor queens nor anything in between.
Right.
Neither deities nor demigods. We simply are.
Cool.
Aspirations are intrinsically linked to your world and your kind.
And we never had a clue about any of it.
Have you always been here?
Always. Since the dawn of your kind.
And do you meddle in human affairs? Do you actually do anything?
Since your first dream, your first wish, your first complex thought.
Do you grant anything to humans?
It must come as a shock to lose the luxury of your ignorance.
Sure. The aspirations have been here all this time, everywhere, guiding all of our choices. So many questions. My mind's awash with words and doubts and queries.
Do we elect you?
She shakes his gigantic head back and forth, his mouth twisting into a smile. The concept of democracy seems alien to power.
The same way a river elects the sea into which it flows.
So, no. I feel like his throne is made of whitewashed bones, crushed hopes, tears, sweat, and blood. Yeah, this guy is... He just cares about results. It's power.
You sense that we aspirations are much more than we appear. We give off an energy that is neither good nor bad harmony.
Okay.
Like gods?
I'm trying to make sense of it all. I'm trying to make it work in my head.
Gods are invented, and inventions can be killed.
Sure, I guess.
No. No.
Hammers the arm of his throne.
We are much more. Greater than gods. But our strength is limited to this place.
Well, not much of a god, are you, if your power's just limited to this realm?
We need a firm hand to restore our world.
Yeah.
And my world too, right? If I understood, we're connected. You need us humans. And we need you.
The smile disappears from his face.
True. True.
Okay, so you can't really exist without humanity. Okay, got it.
Use the augural. Explore your future. Establish and assert your own will. Follow my path, and we can change the world. Our worlds.
He wants me to follow his path, the path of power. I'm guessing each other, what are they called? Aspirations? Or I'm just gonna call them goddess emotions. All the rest of the gods are gonna try and convince me to follow their path, right?
Because whatever is about to come, dear Harmony, even I cannot predict what it will be.
He raises his hands and snaps his fingers. Sanctuary of Power. Okay, my head is buzzing. Okay, long road. Whatever's brewing here, it's big. Bigger than my mother disappearing. I step closer to the heart of Reverie. Its blue flames don't seem to burn.
Hey, you still here?
Oh, hi, Bliss. I turn around. Bliss is standing right in front of me.
Didn't mean to scare you. Sorry.
There's more to it than she's ready to share. I can sense it.
This is a lot.
Yeah, but I'm getting the hang of it, I think.
Are you real? Is any of this real? Or am I having some sort of waking nightmare?
First, thanks. Nightmare indeed. Second, it's very real, Sprout.
I just need a minute.
It's okay. Really. We're really impressed by everything you've done so far. Soon, you'll be able to see even further on the Augural.
Okay.
How far ahead?
Depends on your choices, on who you side with, on what happens.
Okay. So they're pushing that a lot. So that must be like part of the strategy there.
I can tell you don't exactly trust me, even if I can't read your mind anymore.
Let's be honest here.
You mentioned my mother. As soon as I stepped into all this, you knew. And you wanted me to find her. What's going on with her? Do you know Ashila?
Can aspirations breathe? Because if so, Bliss just took the biggest gulp of air ever.
Ursula was here before, in your shoes, in this place, wearing this necklace.
Yep, there it is.
And she tried to do everything you've been doing today, and
Because she was the previous Harmony, right?
She failed.
she wasn't the right person. Why? I can't tell you directly.
And for every mystery solved, 2 secrets are added.
Whatever happened, it broke us. It almost ruined Reverie. And we forgot. Our minds, our bodies were twisted and erased.
I turn away from Bliss. A minute. I just need a minute. Today's been a string of stolen minutes, wild concepts, and shocking discoveries.
We need your help. And you need ours.
Okay.
There's an aspiration called truth. They know a lot. I mean, of course.
Okay.
If you could find a way to save them, it would mean the world to us.
The aspiration called truth?
I know it's unfair to ask you to go out there without any more information.
Yeah.
It'll be okay. I understand the stakes. And I'll do my best.
I give her a tentative smile. I need to get back to Nora, meet with Laszlo, search for my mother, and this truth. Okay. No time to lose. Okay, I got the gist of it. Select the pass note to display an overview of its content. The game is automatically saved after you know which played. You can still restart a chapter from the start as long as it has not been completed. Okay. The option is available for the pause menu. Okay, end of chapter 1, I guess. Okay. This is the act overview. It appears when reaching the end of a chapter. The act is composed of several chapters, each having its own objective. The act overview is a simplified version of all the chapters composing an act. Okay. Act 1, Chapter 1. This is the objective completed. About the future. Oh my god, outcomes. An outcome represents the conclusion of great events of the future. They are unlocked by the crystals you collect throughout the chapters. At the end of a chapter, all of the crystals you have collected are automatically transferred to the outcomes. Okay. Unlocking an outcome generally requires a large number of crystals. At the end of an act, you will have to pick an outcome. On the Aero, you can press RB at any time to access the act overview. Do not hesitate to check it regularly and see your progress, or is the outcome you are aiming for. Close the tutorial and press on the note to start the next chapter. Got it. Okay, hold on. So this was chapter... Okay, yeah, this was chapter 1. So now we're starting chapter 2. Hold on a sec. Can I, Yeah, I can't. Yeah, I can't see what those two are. So this is chapter 2, there's chapter 3, and then act 1 completes. And I need 13 bliss for one outcome, and I need 13 power or green gems. I have no idea what that one represents for the other one. Right, and since I had a power choice, I'm 1 of 13 for this one already. Got it. Your return should mean hope, joy. Sadness is what's stopping this place from thriving. This place needs a guiding hand, Harmony. Someone to show the way. Okay. A spark of joy or a tradition reborn. Those are the two outcomes. Yeah, see, power's always about we need to show people the way. He's more strict. I can't see the rest, but okay. I mean, I'll look at them from time to time, but I'm just going to play the game with my choices. I'm not going to try and aim. Like, This makes me think that I should do a lot of power choices, but I'm just gonna play the game how I feel it's the correct choice. Familiar face. Gain 1 bond crystal. Gain a bliss. Okay. Got it. Oh, well, I can see very much into the future, can't I? Jesus. Wow, this one's long. Okay. Hold off for now. Hold off for now. Ask Nora about Laszlo. Reveal 2 notes. Okay, let's do it. Siesmus Creek. I look up at the sky, the clouds floating by, obscuring the newly revealed stars. Familiar but unknowable, beautiful but ever-changing.
I came out here for like 2 hours last week.
I believe it.
They suck you in, don't they? Especially when the sea's calm and you can see them reflected down there.
I look over at her, neck craned upwards, a half smile on her lips. She seems calmer. I'm glad.
All right. Time to rip off the bandage. Let's go see Laszlo.
That's her grandfather, right? Yes.
I'll be at your side.
I know you will.
He lowers her gaze from the heavens to look me in the eye.
You haven't seen him the last few days? Full on denial. It's killing me to see him like this.
Sounds rough. But we'll find a way. Right? Even if we have to outdrink him with his own imported beers.
That wins me another smile, clearer this time.
They are so expensive. And I'm broke, just so you know.
We walk through the streets of our childhood, laughter bouncing off the old familiar walls. We chat as we go, we're sad at one store closed, amazed at the other one, we laugh, godsend. But the further we walk, the worse the flicker gets. I'm jumping back, aren't I? Oh, great. Bonds, estuary. Okay, so we're meeting a third aspiration now. Bonds. Images of other places, impossible places, reverie. Birds flutter in my head, phasing in and out of reality, and a kindly voice calls my name. And there he is in front of me.
Oh, did I startle you?
Okay.
Where am I? Who are you? Another aspiration?
Yep.
Exactly. I'm Bond. My siblings keep forgetting about me. I'm not interrupting anything, am I?
Nope.
No. I guess I'm getting used to it. I feel at home, somehow.
Naturally. My path is one of community, friendship, and empathy. My mangrove forest is a place of warmth and safety.
Okay. My path is one of community, friendship, and empathy. My mangrove forest is a place of warmth and safety. The one's vibrant jungle, wrapped in shadows, aspirations. Hold on. Yeah, here it is. Bliss, bonds. The kindest of all the aspirations. Bond is the connection between all things and strength in numbers. Selfishness is a foreign concept to Bond. He lives through the eyes and feelings of other. Okay. So what about bliss? The incarnation of primal dreams and childhood. Bliss embodies the need for joy and protection. An eternally innocent child, bliss is one of the oldest aspirations. Okay. Connection and just boundless joy. Got it.
And I am an excellent host. The journey before you, Harmony, is one with many roads and even more destinations. I am here to guide you towards those that lead to understanding, not conflict.
Okay.
I know this won't be as simple as that, unfortunately.
Oh, you mean your mother. I know you will find a way to, see eye to eye with her.
Fat chance, but sure. Let's pretend that's even remotely possible.
I don't wish to keep you. Before you go, I have but one piece of advice. Remain mindful of others.
then your journey may be one of discovery, not destruction.
Got it. Laszlo's bar. Before I can reply to this newest aspiration, I blink and I'm back on Atina.
Turns out he wasn't even talking to me. Can you believe it? What an idiot.
Right, yeah, sure.
Well, we're here.
She's right, Laszlo's bar. I give her a reassuring nudge and we head to the counter. This place hasn't changed at all, except it's a little messier. A lot messier. But the rest, this place always felt second home to me. And there, tending the
Polly.
bar.
You're here. I'm so glad you're finally here.
Laszlo. He leaves the counter and comes over. Before I can react, he's grabbed me in a bear hug. My phone jams up to my ribs, and I force to smile.
My word, it's good to see you, Polly. You look like a strong breeze would knock you over. Are you eating? Here, look, I've got snacks behind the bar.
Nora rolls her eyes. She wasn't wrong. His smile is too wide. His voice is a bit too loud. Laszlo's a jolly fellow, but this is a bit too jolly for the situation. Why? Distant objectives. Several nodes have been revealed. It will be impossible to gather the crystals required to complete. It will be impossible to gather the crystals required to complete both objectives. You will have to make a decision. Will you follow Bliss's path or Bond's instead? Huh. How much do I need? Condition. Have 2 Bliss crystals. Condition. Have 2 Bond crystals. Ooh. Laszlo is hiding his emotions. You need to strengthen his bond with the people he loves. Someone goes away and the community falls apart. Bring it back together. Let it heal in unity. Okay, so what are the choices right now? It's, ask Nora about Laszlo. Hold off for now. You haven't seen each other for ages. Take it easy. Serious stuff can wait. A family tree is a fragile thing. Be careful how you handle it, Harmony. I mean, to be honest, I think Bliss has the better strategy here. Like, you haven't seen each other for ages, and the first thing you're gonna do is just, like, talk about Ursula and her disappearance. I get that he's grieving, and he's not grieving the correct way, but I feel like we should hold off for now. That would be the correct thing to do. I'm kind of contradicting myself because I did Power first and now Bliss, but I feel like that's the correct thing to do. Like I said, I'm going to play the game based on my choices, not how I should see like the overarching thing. Because technically this doesn't work in my favor because I'd be doing this one now instead of this one, but whatever. Let's just do it. I'm not going to look at the numbers. I'm just going to hold off for now. Laszlo bustles off to grab some unneeded snacks, and I turn to take the place in. It really is exactly the same, minus the extra mess. I can only see one thing that's really changed. The photo of Ursula that used to hang behind the bar. It's gone.
Here we go. A Polly special on the house.
He's brought over an armful of snacks and drinks, including several of my favorite brands.
Ooh. Right down memory lane.
Wait, I forgot something. Don't move.
With Laszlo fuzzing about behind the counter, Nora smiles and goes over to chat with some regulars. There are a few faces I recognize, names bubbling up from fog of forgotten memories, Laszlo's friends. They look older, shrunken almost. Snippets of conversations drift my way. He's not been the same these last few days. What's wrong with him? I turn my head away. I don't need to hear anymore. They're worried too. I need to do something. This is an inevitable node. You have no choice but to play this type of node when it becomes available. Okay. Then why not just make it part of the story? Okay, whatever. I try to strike up a conversation with him, but he immediately launches into a discussion of almost politics and the price of importing beer. I let him do the talking. It feels good to hear him talk about mundane things.
Did Nora tell you about the storm a while back?
I've seen pictures. How bad was it?
Bit of flooding around the island, but the walls held and the roof barely leaked at home. Nora helped board up the bar. We had a good laugh at all the drowned drones the next day. Spotted some MK folks trying to scoop them up before they floated out to sea.
Competitive drone fishing.
The sport where nobody wins.
Yeah, I think it's better to just leave him, like, you know, talking. Okay, now here he comes. A helping hand. Laszlo needs support, even if he won't admit it. Why don't you show him the way? Take him for a walk. If he's too shy to talk in front of Nora, maybe you should give him some privacy. A helping hand. Laszlo needs support even if he won't admit it. Why don't you show him the way? I actually think Bliss is right on this one. If he's too shy, he seems like a hardened guy. Like someone who's not going to strike up a conversation in front of his friends. So I think it's better like to make up some excuse and then talk to him one-on-one instead of in front of everyone. I feel like if I talk to him one-on-one in front of everyone, he's just going to lash out to me. This is going to be tough. Laszlo is open and generous, but when it comes to his feelings, not so much. It could be hard to get through to him. I wait until he's busy with a customer to talk to Nora.
I've got a plan.
Tell me.
His friends are here. You're here. There's no way I'm getting him to open up in this place.
But if you took him on a little walk somewhere...
Exactly.
I knew there was a reason we called you back. Polly and her brilliant ideas.
She leans over the bar and grabs a soda, popping it open and hoisting it in cheers.
Good luck.
Laszlo's hands wrapped in a rag, smoothed in the fabric around and around the inside of a pink glass. I touch him gently and he flinches. Pain and turmoil flash across his face, but then he catches himself and the plastic smile returns.
Come on. Let's take a walk.
What do you mean? You just got here. And the bar.
Nora can watch the bar for a few minutes. Come on. Just around the block. I want to see how it's changed.
He stares glassy-eyed into space before returning to the here and now, nodding to ever so gently places the glass on the counter. He ever so gently places the glass on the counter. A few moments later, we're strolling arm in arm. I can feel the tension in his grip and his stride. But I can get through him. I know I can. Revocation. The exact means the next node will trigger a revocation. It will block access to other nodes forever. Select a node with revocation to see the nodes that will be blocked. Okay. This will block that one, and this will block that one? Okay, so this blocks these two. Okay. Ask him about Nora. Ask him how he feels. Revoke, warn him of denial. Ask him about Nora. Yeah, okay, I think now we've been gentle enough. Now it's time for me to actually, like, ask him about Nora. Yeah, like, I've wasted enough time. Now it's time I go for the big questions.